everyone, I'm Hanny Milanda. In this video, I'd like to show you my picture analysis. The title is A Book of Hours by Putri Rahayu. But first of all, I'd like to read the picture first. So here we go. A Book of Hours by Putri Rahayu. Under the full moonshine, your perfect bright eyes touch mine. In your smile, I saw a miracle. I remember the days, happy days. Our pages book full of great stories, a perfect stories. It was in middle of December. You start scream the words. You question the sentence. You broke the reams. You tore the pages. The book was broken, yet wrote. That rainy dark night, I realized we are not meant to write our story in the same book. First of all, I'd like to analyze the message of the Putri. In this Putri, there are 4 stanzas. The first stanza tells about the author who had a first sight love with someone, and then they began a relationship. Move to the second stanza, it tells about they are living a sweet and perfect relationship. It shows in line, I remember the days, happy days, our pages book full of great stories, perfect stories. So it looks like their relationship fulfilled with lots of happiness. In the third stanza, somehow there is a conflict between them. The perfect relationship that she brought up suddenly changed. From the line, you start scream the words, you question the sentence. The author didn't tell what's the problem. It just portrays that they had a conflict that made them bickering with each others. Afterwards, the author continued the line, you broke the reams, you tore the pages. The book was broken, yet wrote. We can see from those lines, their relationship, which they've been living so far, ran aground. It looks like all of their problems are solved by breaking up. In the fourth stanza, from line that rainy dark night, I think there was a moment where the author feels down, but then there was a peak moment where she finally accepts the truth about their breakup. We can see from line, we are not meant to write our story in the same book. Finally, she realized that they are not meant to be together. After reading and finding the message of the Putri, I recognize the theme of this Putri is about love memory. The whole Putri tells about her past relationship. From the beginning, they had perfect relationship. After that, it tells about they had a conflict until they broke up at the end. In this Putri, the language styles that the author used are imagery, metaphor, and symbolism. In the very first line of this Putri, in line under the full moonshine, we can see the words full moonshine is a visual imagery. It's a vivid and vibrant form of description that appeals to readers' visual imagination. In the last stanza, from words rainy dark night, it's also visual imagery. Next, in line our pages book full of great stories, perfect stories, the words our pages is a metaphor because it provides clarity and identifies similarity between their relationship journey and the book pages that the author mentioned. Then we move to the last stanza. In the third stanza, in line the book was broken yet wrote. In here, the book is symbolized about their relationship. So, the line book was broken yet wrote. It describes about their relationship which already fell through. In the other words, they are broke up. Next is I want to show you about the tone of this poetry. There are 3 tones in this poetry. The first and second stanza have charm tone. This is the part when she fell in love and began a relationship. And then the third stanza have dejected tone. This is the part where the conflict began. And the last stanza shows acceptance. It shows acceptance tone. This is the part when she said she realized and accepted the truth about their ground relationship. Overall, A Book of Hours is about teenager who fall in love and happy for only a moment. In my opinion, it's only a puppy love, I think, because it's a romantic love that young person feels for someone else, which usually disappears as they become older. So it's only a temporary love. At the ending, the author didn't really show the emotion when they are broke up. She only showed the acceptance that she does. Okay, that's all about my poetry analysis video. Forgive me if there are any mistakes. I hope you liked it.